I'm Alex Del Sordo, and this is the 2020 virtual Mania competition brought to you by Rower's Choice. And we are now into the U19 juniors bracket, the top 64. And I want to talk a little bit about these athletes and these teams that have entered. I'm very impressed with the diversity of the top 16. There are 14 unique programs representing in the top 16. And nearly every girl in that top 16 is sub 8 minutes. Now, that is very rare to find in high school rowing, but I mean, goodness gracious, being sub 8 minutes in the top 16 is really impressive. And then lastly, the difference in time between the top 5 teams is less than 4 seconds. So imagine that if they are all racing at the U.S. Rowing National Championship, they're within a boat length, and that can be an incredibly exciting grand final. We're going to get right into the seats. So in the Midwest, we have Chicago Rowing Foundation. Now, the boys won the Midwest in the U19, and the girls have taken it in the top scene. Mike Wallen has built a really strong program over there, and I'm excited to see how far those girls take it. Now, probably my favorite name, Quads McStretchy, representing in the Northeast. And in the Southeast, we have the Atlanta Juniors A very strong, deep program with a lot of really strong ergs. And rounding out the top seeds is the OKC River Sport in the West. Now, out of all the entries, there are a handful of underdogs that we think here at Rower's Choice are going to get deep into the tournament. And that is Quaker Oats in the Midwest at the 11th seed. The splits and the times that they submitted to us, and talking to the folks in the Midwest, we think that program can get pretty far into the tournament here. Browns in the Northeast of the 10 seed, incredibly close in terms of speed to the 7th seed, and my money is on them taking the 4,800 meter piece coming up here in the next few days. Probably my second favorite name is I Don't Want to Do This. This is a 3rd seed, and I actually have them winning the division this year. I think that the girls on that program could go far, and if they do what they need to do, they're going to win that division. And the Spicy Swole Sisters, this is my big upset in the West. They are a lower seeded program here, but I got something in my gut is telling me that they are going to pull this thing out and win the first round of the 48. There's a really interesting matchup here coming up in the first round, and this is Oars versus Chicago C in the opening round. They met in a competition in a race down in Florida just a few months ago in February, and Oars beat them by a few seconds. I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup play out over the next 4 days. And lastly, and this really is just a fun name, Hungry Hippos versus the Faux Light 4. I absolutely love the name combination. There's a huge difference in speed between the two programs, nearly a 3-split difference, which equates to, nearly 15 seconds. But watch out for those lights. I think that they could pull something out here. There are 3 shout outs that we have to make, and these are 3 ladies that have pulled incredibly fast times. I am very impressed with Paris Miller pulling a 7:35 of IRC JWA. Another one is Gracie Landenfled of Atlanta Juniors going 7:41. And lastly, rounding out this shout out is Danny King at 7:40 of Saugatuck A. Going back to my high school days, and even when I was coaching in high school, I don't think that there were a whole lot of females back then pulling those kind of times. It's really impressive seeing the splits and seeing what the junior women can do. I really hope these 3 girls, including all the other women racing in this competition, are looking at college rowing for the future, because I think that they could do really well with whatever schools they represent. So that's it. We have, this is the largest field for junior women. We have 3 brackets that are now up on rowerschoice.com/MarchMania. Take a look, print them out, let's follow, let's cheer for our teams, and let's look forward to some good competition in the A, B, and C categories of the junior women's.